What's up guys, Professor Mike here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video. So in today's video we're going to do a 1-year update on the Alpharex Pro Series headlights and kind of just talk to you about how they've been so far, how they performed, and hopefully the lighting's good. I tried to park it in the shade so when I turn on the lights and everything you can see. So this is how they look right now, and they've performed awesome over the years. The truck's a little dirty, and so you can kind of see. I'll show you this side too. So it's been almost a year, not quite a year. I think in like maybe a month or two it'd be a full year, but I thought I'd just make this video now, show you how they've been. And my coolest part is when I unlock the truck here, they turn amber and then they turn white. I don't know why the camera does that, where it looks like it's flickering, but I promise you it's not. It's just the aperture of the camera. And then you can see this side too. So they look super sweet. I love how the grow lights kind of complement it. So these headlights are called Alpharex Pro Series headlights. They do have something called a Nova Series headlight, which is instead of a single projector, it's actually two projectors for the low beam and then two for the high beam. And I made a couple videos on those ones too, because that was actually my first setup, the Nova Series. But as you guys saw, if you haven't saw, the driver's side headlight actually went out. The DRL, which is this white bar, went out, and it was just a whole mess. I had to take the whole thing out. I had to replace them, and I had to send them back and everything, and I decided to go with the Pro Series headlights instead. And number one, I think they look cooler because I love how this is actually a true white. The Nova Series was like a clear housing. I just like the white. I think it looks a lot better like that. And as you can see, it makes the truck look fully blacked out. These will run you about, this is the base model. Now the higher model has like a sequential, so the lights kind of sequence, do like a little light pattern, and then they turn on. I had that on the Nova Series. I just decided, I just want to go with the base model, so I got the base model of the two, and it's like $100 cheaper or something. So if you want to buy this set specifically, I have a link in the description where you can go ahead and check it out. This is the Alpharex Pro Series base model. It'll run you about $560. Now, one thing I do have to mention is the headlights do not come with HID bulbs. They have still a halogen bulb, so you do have to go ahead and change those out. They are H7, I believe, for the low beam and high beam, so you don't have to worry about which bulb it is. If they're different bulbs, they're both the same, and then I'm like 99% sure it's H7. So you do have to change those out when you do get them. If you do go with the Nova Series, the bulb is like inside the headlight, so you can't even change it at all. So I'm actually just gonna go ahead and turn on the lights so you can actually see what they look like. All right, so here they are with the lights on, and like I said, it is a true crystal white light. And let me turn on the brights as well so you can see that. All right, and here we go with the brights on as well. And this truck just looks absolutely sick. I don't have the fog lights on right now. If you do turn the fog lights on and you try to turn the brights on, the brights will either turn off, or the fog lights will turn off, or the brights. You can't have the low beam, high beam, and fogs on. That's something you'd have to switch. You have to use Bliss and activate that, but that's just standard. So they look really cool. I love when everything is light up. So it has the DRLs are lit up, the low beam and high beam, and the grow lights. It looks like a moving lighthouse. So let me show you what it looks like with the fog lights on. All right, and this is them on with the fog lights also changed out as well. Really just sets off the entire look at the front end, because if you look at this thing from the side, it just looks super sweet. All crystal white lights, and the headlights. I wish that the camera would actually pick up. See, when I get closer, it just shows that it's, all the DRL. You can see the DRL just all lit up. If I step back, it starts doing that weird flickering on the camera. But yeah, so this is a 1-year review, $560. If you do get the sequential ones, it's gonna run you about $600 and something, plus you have to get bulbs, so we'll say like another $50 for bulbs. We'll say $600 and then $700 for the sequential ones. The Nova Series is gonna be about $1,200, so almost double, and they didn't even work. So just wanted to get the Pro Series instead. I think they look awesome. Leave a comment what you guys think of this. They really have performed, and they're really bright at night. I do have to adjust them because they're kind of slanted low, and I know they do that from the factory, so you don't blind people's eyes. But I think it looks a lot better when it's a little slanted up higher, so you can like light up the street signs and everything. So like I said, leave a comment what you guys think of these. I think they look awesome. I put a link in the description so you guys go ahead and purchase this yourselves, and I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace.